Hello everyone, this is Santosh and welcome to Tech Design. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how we can make this part modeling exercise in NX. So you can see here there are a lot of dimensions and a few dimensions are missing here. So whatever the missing dimensions are there, I'm going to assume it and I'm going to make this model. So let's get started with a part modeling. So I'll just go to new file and select a model here and I'll just click on OK. So now we are into a 3D workbench. So here what I'm going to do is I'll just go to sketcher environment on any of the plane. Okay, so first of all, you can see here in the drawing, I'm going to make this cylinder. You can see here this is a cylinder. I'm going to make it first and then I will just make this tube and then I will just make this as a, you can see here there is a square flange. So I'm going to make it, then we are going to make these side profiles, and at the end what we are going to do is we are going to remove the material. So first we will just add the material in all the features, and once everything is done we can able to remove the material. So now let's go to NX and here I'm going to make a circle. So I'll just go to circle here and select the center and click on this. So this diameter should be for 57.5 mm. So let me fit this and click on finish. So once this is done, we need to extrude this. So I'll just go to extrude and select this. This is a 5 mm extrude. I'll just click on OK. So now if you see in the drawing, we have this profile. So this profile I'm going to do it using a swept command. So for the swept command we need a guide curves and section curves. So first we will just make these curves. So we'll just go to sketcher environment on this particular perpendicular plane. Okay, so that we can make a profile. So here my profile is going to be like this. Okay. So now as this dimension is missing in the drawing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this as a 100 mm. Okay, so let us give it as, and here this dimension I'm going to give it as 70. So now you can see here there we need to give a fillet over here. So I'm going to go to fillet, and this fillet dimension I'm going to give it as 15 radius. Okay, so once this is done I'm going to finish this sketch, and now this is going to be our guide curve for the swept. So now we need one more, which is a section curve. So I'll just go to sketcher environment and select this plane, and the diameter of this particular tube is going to be 25. So I'll just make it as 25. So now we got this particular circle and the guide curve as well. So we'll just go to swept. So go to surface, select on swept, and here you can see section curves and guide curve. So in the section curve I'm going to select this circle, and in the guide curve I'm going to select this circle. Okay, so this is the profile we got, and we can just click on make this as a solid. So if you select it as a sheet, it will be creating a sheet inside. So we don't want a sheet, we need a solid body, and you can just click on OK. So once this is done, we have a square flange on the top side. So we'll just go to sketcher environment on this plane. Okay, so here I'm going to make a square. So this dimension is 50 mm by 50 mm. Okay, so now from this to this it is going to be 25, and whatever from, so now whatever from this edge to this edge, it is going to be 75. So now our square is exactly at the center of the circle. So now we need to give a fillet of 5 mm. So I'll just go to fillet and select a 5 mm, and I start selecting these edges. So once it is done, I'll just finish the sketch, and now we need to go to extrude and it should be in the opposite direction. So I'll just select an opposite direction and unite with this body and click on OK. So this is the simple profile we got. And now if you go to drawing and see here, so this is the one tube you can see here, and I'm going to make this now. So for that, you can see here it is 31 distance from this particular center of this tube. So if this is 31 and from here to this edge is going to be 25 so we'll just create a plane over here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go to, so now I'll just go to datum plane and select this particular edge, and it is going to be 6 Okay, so let's click on OK. So on this one I'm going to create a circle. So for that I'll just go to sketcher environment on this plane, click on OK, and here is the circle. So this is the circle of diameter 20. Okay, so this center should be on this as well. So what we can do is we'll just go to this center, and so these two should coincide, and from this to this x-axis the distance is going to be 46.25. Okay, so now we'll finish the sketch, and this should be extruded until this. So we'll just go to extrude and select this. It should be in the opposite direction. Okay, and the value is going to be until next. Okay, it should be united with this body. Okay, so this way you can able to create this, and once this is done, you can see there is a one more profile over here. So this profile I'm going to create it on the plane 22.75 So we'll just create the plane first. We'll just go to plane, and this plane should be parallel to this, and the distance is going to be 22.75. Okay, click on OK, and now we need to do a sketch on this. So we'll just go to sketch on this particular plane, and here the profile how to create. There are two circles at the end, so 5 diameter. So I'm going to create them 5 diameter here. Okay, so this is 5 and also this is 5 These two should be, or vertically aligned, and then there is a distance here between these two. It should be 35 So let us select this center and this center. So this is going to be 35 and whatever from this to this, it is going to be 35/2, so that it will be in the center. Okay, so now we have one more circle here, which is on this circle, and there is a one more circle. Okay, so the outer circle diameter is going to be 25, and the inner circle's diameter is going to be 20. So now all these circles should be lie on the same vertical path. So I'm going to select this and make it as a aligned. Okay, so now we need to draw horizontal and vertical lines for this, and there are two more circles here. So I'll just draw these two more circles. This is of 10 diameter. Okay, so this and this circle should be concentric, so this and this is going to be concentric. Okay, so now I have lines here which is tangent to these two and as well as this. Okay, so similarly on the other side. Okay, so now everything is done. We need to trim some of the items here, so these are not required, so I'm going to trim them. Okay, and also this is not required, and also this is not required. Close this. So this is the profile we need, and there is a distance here from this to this edge, so that is from the center of this one to here it is going to be 52. So how we can give the dimension? So select this, from this center line to this. So I'll just hit D for dimensioning, and I'll just make it as entire part. Select this center to this. Here it is going to be 52. So let us give it as 52. Okay, so now it is done. So we are just going to sketch our environment and we'll just finish this. So here what I'm going to do is we have to extrude this. So we'll just go to extrude and make this as a connected curves and select this curve, and this curve. Should be in the opposite direction of 5 mm, and let us keep it as none and click on apply. So now again this circle, and it should be in the opposite direction. The value should be until next, and Boolean operation should be united with this. Okay, click on OK. Okay, sorry, this is not until next, it is until selected, maybe until extended, or I'll just select until selected. Okay, so this is the way. So now we'll just unite these two. So we'll just go to unite and select this and this. So it is united now. So this is the body that we have. So now we are left with only removing the material. Okay, so we need to remove the material in all the direction. So how we are going to remove? So we'll just draw the circles where it is required, and then we will just remove the diagram. So we'll just go to sketcher environment, and here the diameter should be 20. So we'll just draw a circle of 20. And finish the sketch. Again, I'll just go to sketcher. So you can also make these sketches in this sketch also, no issues. So here also it is 20. Sorry, this is, let us make it as 15. Finish this. And again here, go to sketch and select this. It is going to be 15. And now the end we have okay, so that's all. So now what we can do is I'll just switch on this curves. So we need the curve which is we used for swept here. So let us make it as wireframe, and I'll just switch on all the sketches. Okay, so now we need to sweep this, so we'll just go to surface swept, and now we select a small circle, and the guide curve is going to be same guide curve. Okay, and here you can give a solid, and you can just click on OK. But once this is done, we have to remove the material. So what we'll do is maybe this is not united with this body, so let's first unite this and this, and now we'll just go to subtract in this body. The tool is going to be this swept. Okay, so now you can see inside it is material is being removed. So now similarly I have to do it on this one also. So go to extrude and select this particular sketch. Should be in the opposite direction, and it should be subtracted from this body. The value is going to be until selected, and I'm going to select this surface. So you can see here it is removed. Similarly I have to do it on this one. So I'll just go to extrude, select this, should be in the opposite direction, and subtract until selected, select this face. So I think that's all. We have a couple of holes here on the top. You can see here a top flange and bottom flange. I think this can be done easily, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. If you have any doubts, please comment in the section. I'll try to answer. Thank you, guys.